Welcome to episode 19 of the Couch of Randomness. I am Jon, I am your host, and on the couch with me as always...
Rose.
So this week, past week, Comic-Con happened, and guess what?
Yeah.
We have a lot of trailers to go through.
Many.
It was kind of insane on that.
But in a good way.
In a good way, in a very good way.
Tacking on to the trailers, Mark Millar has some new stuff coming out with Netflix.
That's absolutely exciting to me. Nintendo. Hey, guess what? You've got some new physical stuff coming out, and one thing actually kind of shocks me. Like, it's really cool, but okay, I'm down with it.
And you know what? There's going to be some gushing, there's going to be some squealing, and then whatever I do about Doctor Who.
Nice. I do gush and squeal. Jodie Whittaker, get the bomb.
Pretty much.
So sit down on this couch and let's have some fun. Trailers. Trailers everywhere.
This is a trailers happy episode.
It really is. I mean, this week's the past week is Comic-Con. It's going on right now while we're recording, but it's yet last week.
Yeah.
So
if anything comes out on Sunday, we're missing that because we record on Sunday. But
all sorts of trailers come out. Let's just jump into them.
Yeah.
Because
let's do this.
So the first one that has legitimately caught my eye, and I'm saying this is an Oscar contender.
I think so too.
I think this will be Oscar contender. Now, this isn't related to Comic-Con, but it did drop this week. Boy Erased.
Yeah.
My God, this looks absolutely amazing. It's written and directed by Joel Edgerton.
That's exciting.
That is exciting because you need to go back and watch his. I want to say it was his first directorial debut, but I think he's written some stuff before. But if you go back and watch The Gift, you don't know what you're watching, but it's really good. I remember us like, what is going on?
You didn't like The Gift.
I know, and you're right. I know I
did not like The Gift. I loved the book, and I thought the movie was really well done.
Wait, are we talking about the same movie?
Probably not.
The Gift from Joel Edgerton was like a guy comes back from goes back to his hometown where he was in high school, and the guy Joel Edgerton was the guy who would leave gifts on the front door, and he was really upset about a prank that was played on him by that same guy in high school. And they're in their 40s now. The Gift you're talking about has
yeah, no, I remember the two differences.
Yeah, that Gift, I did not like that gift based off the book. This was Joel Edgerton's.
Yeah, I totally forgot what the name of that one was.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one's a little bit different.
That would have been good if you had led with that.
Yeah, I should have. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should have. There are two movies called The Gift.
Two movies called The Gift.
And they're recent. They came out within the last 5-6 years.
Yeah. I think that the Gift that you're talking about from the book and Joel Edgerton's gifts were within the year of each other. That makes I'm sorry. I should have.
You're what are you talking about? You loved it. You didn't love it.
No, I hated that movie. that Taylor Swift was in that movie. I hated that movie. It was stupid.
I thought it was really good.
So no, this one, the Joel Edgerton one looks good. But Boy Erased.
Okay, so Boy Erased has Russell Crowe. Nicole Kidman is back. I'm really excited that she's back.
Yeah, she took a weird hiatus.
Yeah, but I don't blame her.
I don't blame. I mean,
sometimes you need a break,
especially her.
Yeah,
especially her.
And Lucas Hedges. Lucas Hedges was in 2 or 3 movies last Oscar season.
Yeah.
He was in Lady Bird, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. And
there was another one that we keep on forgetting.
No, it was just those 2 for the Oscar movies, but he was in something else that we really liked that I'm blanking on.
Yeah.
But basically, Lucas Hedges plays a gay kid, and Russell Crowe is his father, and he's a preacher.
Yep.
So Russell Crowe sends his son to get the gay conditioned out of him.
Yeah. And I like in this trailer, they showed that, and then they showed Nicole Kidman and her struggle with, you're my son, though.
I love God and I love my husband, but you're my son.
You're my son. And you could tell from this trailer that there is just this internal struggle with this family. And I'm like, wow, this is amazing. Joel Edgerton is in this movie, and he plays the preacher or the person that they send the son to get the gay out.
He's in charge of this
the camp or something like that.
Or rehab.
Yeah, that might be the best way to put it for this.
I think that's kind of the closest thing.
Yeah.
From what I understand in these places.
It looks like Lucas Hedges can act.
Yes.
I mean,
I love him.
I mean, hands down, he can act. and he looks like he can pull this off fantastically, and just he fights back that it's not a condition. This is just who I am. Pretty much get over it. And I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I love this. And I really think we're going to get best actor out of him's nomination.
I think there's a chance.
I think there's a chance. And I kind of want Joel Edgerton to get something for writing and directing.
Based on the trailer, I think that Nicole Kidman could get Best Supporting Actress.
Well, it's Nicole Kidman. She should just be like, here you go. Here, you at least get the nomination just because you're in a controversial, but probably from how Joel Edgerton tells stories, needs to be told.
Yeah,
this is something that needs to be told, and I believe he does have the care enough to like, we've got to frame it just right. Where no, it's not a condition. This is not something that is an abomination. It's just they're people.
Yeah.
That's plain and simple.
These are people. These are people. Deal with it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm excited. I cannot wait. November 2nd?
Yes.
Yeah, awesome. So the next one, going to the complete opposite of a story that needs to be told, and probably what's happening right now in society.
Somewhere.
Maybe, I don't know. Is Assassination Nation. That we talked about that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, something about social media, and if you post too much, then people want to kill you.
Something, where like what would happen if all of your social media and your text messages got released to everyone in the same town?
Yeah.
And then like you just decide that you want to kill everyone.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
it's small town. I want to kill my neighbor.
Yeah. How that lines up and whatever.
I don't know. I think it's made for people who really love all of the Purge movies.
Yes. I mean,
and they want a different version of that.
I could see that.
But I feel like The Purge is better.
Yes.
All of them.
I've seen 1 and 2.
And there are some crappy ones, it looks like.
I've seen 1 and 2. I haven't seen 3. And then the first Purge just came out.
Yeah, which we haven't seen yet.
Seen that one. But yeah, you're right. It's weird. I know Joel McHale's in this. And that really kind of like, really? Joel McHale's in this movie? All right.
Whatever.
But this is one of a meh. I don't really care.
Yeah.
Going on with meh. I don't really care.
Yeah. There's a new Robin Hood movie. It's coming out November 21st.
Yeah.
The reasons that I want to see this are Taron Egerton and Jamie Foxx.
Isn't that weird? Let's take a quick step back. We have Taron Egerton and Joel Edgerton too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really weird some days that I'm like,
I think I misspelled it. I think it's Taron Egerton.
Yeah, that's right. It's Egerton. That's right. Okay. It's weird that like
they're similar last names. It happens. Whatever.
Yeah. Well, those are the reasons I'm excited more Taron than Jamie Foxx, because I liked Kingsman.
I feel like Jamie Foxx's role in this is really playing to his strengths, though.
True.
And I think that it's going to be a fun, mindless movie. It looks like one where if you like get tickets and you have some extra time to spare, then sure, watch this movie. If not, then it looks like a good streaming movie. Yeah,
I'll give you that one. It's okay. So watching this trailer, the first one came out, and then this one was like the first full kind of gives you the story trailer.
Yeah.
The very first trailer, if people go back, something that absolutely annoyed me, watch Taron shoot a bow, but don't worry about how he's like handling the bow. Watch the bow itself. Like,
does it not move?
It bends way too much, and I think he's gonna snap the stupid thing.
Well, isn't that how certain bows are supposed to?
Certain bows bend back to a point,
like a lot.
Yeah, but this one like almost looked like the only thing that was holding it together was him holding it, and like it bent so far, or it's like so flimsy. Like when he released it in some of the shots,
like that's how it's supposed to.
I'm sure it is. It's been a long time since I shot a bow.
Yeah.
So, but it was just like, really, that seems odd. But I agree. I think this is going to be just a mindless, stupid. Like, do we need
fun action?
Do we need Robin Hood?
Like awful story. I'm just like, you know what? You could have made this almost anything else in the same time period, and I would be more excited for it.
Yeah. Like, let's be honest. The best Robin Hood movie is Men in Tights. And then after that is probably Disney's Robin Hood. I love that movie.
Well, yeah. But then also...
You're going to talk about the 1990 one? With
Kevin Costner.
Yeah, Robin Hood.
That one's awesome.
Oh, that one is awesome. I
love that one.
That one is great, but
Don't poo-poo my movie.
I'm not gonna poo-poo your movie, but I'm thinking about the last time we had Robin Hood was Russell Crowe.
Yeah, we're not talking about those.
That was an awful movie.
We're not talking about those.
And then this one.
But and of course the Disney one is amazing.
The Disney one's great. Bohemian Rhapsody's next.
Yes.
This is the first story trailer, and it looks amazing.
I hope it's amazing. I hope the movie is as good as this trailer.
Yeah, okay, that's a good way to put it because you're right.
Because the trailer looks awesome.
But the story, we're starting to like undercover a little more of the story, and the synopsis kind of is like,
yeah,
really?
I don't know.
Is that
the synopsis of the movie is that it's Queen's story leading up to the Live Aid concert in 1985.
Yeah. And
so Queen and Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, and then there is a weird spot in Queen's history where Freddie Mercury just wanted to go do a solo career.
Yeah.
So do we focus on Queen? Do we focus? And I think it's going to be more focused on Freddie Mercury.
I really hope it is.
I think so too, because
I think it will be.
One of the greatest artists of forever.
He is a crazy person, but in all the best ways.
In all the best ways. And Remy Malik, I think I'm saying Malik?
Malik?
I think it's Malik.
At least the Americanized version.
Sure. Yeah, that's true. Spot on, Freddie Mercury. Like,
yeah,
his mannerisms seem to be just absolutely spot on. I'm actually really excited for this one. This is probably going to be, hopefully it's a sleeper hit. Like, it looks like it's going to be big because it's Queen.
Yeah.
But I hope they do the story right, where it's one of those indie-ish kind of
that would be
feels,
nice.
but about a big personality. That's what I'm hoping for.
This one also comes out November 2nd, so I think that that's another good candidate for some type of Oscars.
Because we will be in Oscar season by then. So yeah, I could see if Remy does a good job, best actor. Because I mean, if you're taking on
Freddie Mercury.
Thank you. I blanked out on his name right there. You're taking him on and you nailed it. Kind of like Johnny Cash and Joaquin Phoenix. He nailed Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
So I was still upset that he didn't win Best Actor. That was great. So a movie that we didn't think we wanted.
Yeah, some Comic-Con trailers came out.
Yeah. Glass. M. Night Shyamalan's Glass, continuing his trilogy of superhero movies that
we didn't realize was even had a sequel until the end
of Split. Yeah. Which, good for you, M. Night, because we've been needing a good M. Night twist.
Also, thank you for going back to a script that you wrote before you were making bad movies.
Yeah. And you're right. He went back to a script, probably reworked it a little bit.
Yeah.
But he legitimately went back to his roots about how to make a movie and how to write a movie. And I loved that.
And I hope that he did that with Glass.
Oh, I do too. I hope it's where it's like he has the idea or he had the idea. And thankfully, Split was so well received that he's like, all right, let's pull the trigger on this one now.
Yeah.
I mean, and rework it. It looks good. I mean, you can't.
The trailer looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah. I mean, you've got Samuel L. Jackson, you've got Bruce Willis, and you've got, God, what is his name? McAvoy.
James McAvoy. The other thing that I was not expecting from the trailer is Anya Taylor-Joy. She's back. She was in the first. She was in Split.
Yeah, she was the one that got kidnapped.
Yeah.
I love that.
I love her so much. She was in The Witch. She's been the pretty girl in a lot of movies.
Oh my God, I forgot she was in The Witch.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
She was a blonde.
She was a blonde. That's right.
But she plays that role so well.
Yeah.
Like the pretty girl who's not the popular girl.
Yeah, pretty girl who's not the popular, who actually wants to kind of fight back.
Yeah. Like that other movie that she's in that I want to see. It just came out recently. She plays the pretty girl, like the princess or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And she meets up with somebody who is just like, no, let's kill your stepdad.
Oh, not called Heathers. Heathers was I know
it's a different one.
Yeah, that was from like 1992.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about because it has our boy Anton Yelkin.
Thoroughbreds.
Rest in peace. Yeah, Thoroughbreds. Yes.
Yeah.
Which is also Anton Yelkin's last movie.
Yes.
And
which we both want to see that. We just haven't yet.
God, he is missed.
Oh, yes.
Great actor, too. But yeah, Thoroughbreds looks amazing. It looks so dark, but so funny.
And possibly stupid.
It's probably stupid.
You know, could be fun.
But yeah, I agree. Bringing her back was
love that.
Spot on.
I can't wait to see how she
has a bigger role than what we thought.
I hope so.
I love that. And I
really hope so. I almost hope that she's another super.
I do too. I'm kind of with you. Like, and you brought up a good point. Like at the end of Split.
Sorry, spoilers.
Spoilers. Like when McAvoy, the Beast, was talking to, I don't remember her character name right now, but I'm not going to fight you now because you're like almost
you're like us.
You're like us. And
is that because she's damaged, or is that because she's a superhero?
Yeah, and I think I lean towards superhero, because then that's M. Night kind of weaving a little bit harder of the twists.
Yeah.
Like
I think that would be really cool.
Because it was shot, if I remember correctly, it was shot and kind of written how it was like she was a broken person, or there's something wrong with her in that sense.
Like she was split too.
But I think what you said, I'm like, she might. I would love if she's able to control the beast, and that's what makes him afraid. Like something so cool where she has like
if she's the
powers.
opposite of the beast.
She would have to be, because
if you already have the opposite of Glass,
which is
Bruce Willis's character.
Oh God,
that would be so cool.
Oh yes. Oh God, I can't wait. When's this one come out?
Amazing. This
January?
one.
Yep.
Yeah, January 18 of this coming year. So this coming January.
Oh. Yes.
I'm excited.
Oh, that just gave me chills.
You're making weird noises.
I'm
Let's continue.
sorry. Let's go on to
Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. So I'm super excited for this movie.
I know. I when you and I saw this, we didn't review it at the time, or the first one, Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah.
But I know right at the end
find them.
Of that movie, I literally turned to you going, I didn't know I needed the Wizarding World of Harry Potter back in my life, and I'm so happy it's here.
I'm so happy it's here. Like, I'm going through and listening to all the Harry Potter books again, and it's amazing.
Yeah,
I love it so much.
I will get on that as soon as I'm done with The Witcher. Probably.
Yeah, I get that.
I don't know, but
so this movie brings back Eddie Redmayne, and Jude Law is Dumbledore.
Excuse me.
And it's a great re-entry to the Harry Potter world, it looks like, and I love that. Like, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them was set in America.
Yeah.
This one is going to a lot of different countries. I'm so excited to see how the Wizarding World is in other countries.
I agree. I think that's going to be super awesome.
Yeah.
It's really funny too. I love that J.K. Rowling wrote this one as well.
Yes.
So you know that there's some care there.
I'm really hoping that she writes all 5 movies.
I am too. I know David Yates, the director, is tapped to actually do all 5 movies so far.
That would be amazing, because he and J.K. Rowling get along pretty well from what we've seen, or at least what they make together comes out awesome.
Awesome, yeah. I mean, if you really look at it too, like I just pulled up his IMDb. He kind of understands Harry Potter because he did Order of the Phoenix, which is probably the second best one after Alfonso Cuarón's
Prisoner of Azkaban.
Then he did Half-Blood Prince, which I've already bitched about that one. That's my least favorite. And then Deathly Hallows Part 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Like, he did the last 4 movies, and now he's got all 5. Like, I'm looking at it, he has all 5 so far of the Fantastic Beasts saga.
Unless we find something crazy on his social media.
Let's not talk about social media. And okay, I will segue real fast. A lot of people, not even in the Marvel universe, are coming to his defense on that. Like, a lot of people, but I don't want to touch that.
Yeah. We're talking about James Gunn. So go look up what's going on with him. We have our own views, and they're split, and that's all we're going to say.
Yeah, that's all we're going to say about that. Okay, let me come back to the Crimes of Grindelwald there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like Jude Law is too young, or his makeup is a little too young for Dumbledore?
I cannot remember when this is set.
I thought this was set in like the 30s. 30s or 40s.
Okay, so then 30s or 40s. Okay, so let's do some math real fast if we can. So Harry Potter is set in the 1990s.
Yes.
And we have a flashback scene in the second one to 30 years before, which makes it the 1960s. And Dumbledore is pretty old, so this is going back another 30 years. Well, we don't know how old Dumbledore is, though, do we?
That's true. I mean, maybe he just goes through some stuff and he ages really fast. I mean, we've seen that.
Let's think about Muggles. Like, we age a lot between, like, 40 and 70.
Yeah.
Like, we start showing our age somewhere around 50 to 60.
Yes.
So, I don't know.
Sorry, I'm looking at IMDb, see if they tell us when, like, it's actually set.
Yeah.
Confirmed that the story arc will span. This is J.K. Rowling has confirmed that the story arc of the series will span 19 years, leading up to the epic battle of Dumbledore and Grindelwald in 1945. Okay. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That's
then I'll retract my statement a little bit, because then
so it starts in 1926. So that's I thought it took No, that would be the Great Depression. That makes sense for the America one.
Yeah, that does make sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe a little too young looking?
The 20s was the Great Depression,
yes,
right?
Yeah,
okay.
The 20s was the Great Depression.
I'm getting my dates mixed up.
So yeah, maybe a little too young, but not much.
Yeah.
And it's movies. I can kind of...
Also, if he's still young and is still, like, if Dumbledore is... Because I feel like he went through a very vain period in his life, because a lot of people do.
This might be it.
This might be his vain period, and he might actually be casting transfiguration on himself, or just like changing his features to look a little bit younger than he actually is.
Yeah. I mean, because you might have a good point there, because I'm thinking about this. Grindelwald, Johnny Depp, looks significantly older than Jude Law's Dumbledore.
Yeah, but sometimes younger people are attracted to older people.
True.
So I don't hate it.
I don't hate it. It was just one of those things that, like, when he was announced, I'm like, I'm good with this, because I think Jude Law's a great actor. And then when they showed the first, like, production picture of it, I'm like, he seems a little on the young side.
But let's also think about how little Jude Law has aged over the past few years.
Valid point. He's like Keanu Reeves. Man doesn't age.
Yeah.
Valid point. I never thought of it that way. It's going to
hit both of them one of these days.
It will hit both of them.
I hope it's not for a long time.
Yeah.
But I love them both, and they are so handsome.
So that's a good point. Never thought about that. Huh.
Yeah.
Look at that. Hey, guess what? Godzilla's coming back. And I'm excited. Speaking about old things that don't age. I don't know if that
Godzilla,
worked.
King of the Monsters. That's the title of the movie.
I like your notes, because I agree with you.
Yeah.
They showed almost every single monster in this movie.
They were just like, monster, 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 monster. It was just like, hey, Stranger Things, you have Elle and you have monsters and the Demigorgon. Guess what? We have Elle, but we don't know her name yet, and we have more monsters.
I wish I filmed this podcast. It's coming. I'm telling you guys right now, it's coming. I'm working on it. Eventually. But Rose was like legitimately dancing, going, monsters, monsters, monsters everywhere. Hey, you got Elle? Well, guess what? We do too, but we don't know her name. Okay. Okay, I will admit, I understand why they did that, though, and showed all the monsters.
Yeah, I mean, you have to up the ante.
Well, you got to up the ante, but think about the original Godzilla, the rebooted Godzilla with Aaron Taylor Johnson. Godzilla was not in that movie. Like, it was so smoky and so like...
Yeah, you can really see
You couldn't really see, like, I think you legitimately... I would go... I don't know if we own this, but I would actually ask someone or, like, look up how many minutes full Godzilla where you can see him is in that movie. I would say it's under 10.
Parts of Godzilla? Like,
no, I don't even... I want to see the full thing. Like, I'm not worried about the parts, because they did a lot of... that weird horror kind of see Godzilla, but like doors shut behind him, or he's out in the background.
Yeah, but I'm saying let's add those in.
Well, that's true.
To give them the benefit of the doubt.
True. Wait, didn't Screen Junkies do that? Now there's something about like I think they did the honest trailer for Godzilla, and he's in it for like 8 minutes or 18.
I don't even know, but it's something ridiculous. Honestly, I didn't grow up watching Godzilla movies, so I still don't get the hype.
We need to,
because I haven't seen, like, the only Godzilla movie that I've seen is the Aaron Taylor Johnson one.
You didn't even see the Matthew Broderick one? The god-awful one that is almost close to fun hate?
When did that come out?
1998.
That was before you and I got together. I was not into those kind of movies.
Good point.
I'm shocked that I saw Transformers.
Yeah. I would say, because I'll be honest too, my first introduction to Godzilla, I'm sure I was younger, and I saw a little bit of one of the older movies, and I didn't like it because I was like, that's a guy in a suit. And now I'm older, and I'm like, I appreciate the guy in the suit.
Yeah.
So we're
just like, it's practical effects.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
I'd rather go back now and rewatch the old Japanese dubbed Godzillas.
Yeah, I'm more okay with watching it now, especially since I'm going back and watching the old Doctor Who's.
Yeah, and you're kind of getting an appreciation of the history of it.
I can see all of these people that are just dressed up.
Yeah.
But it's really cool to see.
Yeah. I think that's really cool. So maybe we should just go out, because I think we can buy or rent them and just watch the old Godzilla movies. I think that'd be fun to kind of get a history. I'm in it because it's like disaster movies, and this one looks like a lot of crap is gonna blow up. Like, there looked like a nuclear bomb in that trailer.
The one thing that I want them to bring back.
What's that?
Let them fight.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, let them fight.
Just Ken Watanabe just standing
And I'm
there
glad he's in
with
this movie.
everything going on around
blowing
him.
up, and he's
just, let them fight.
like Ken Watanabe,
super quiet.
Ken Watanabe, we hired you to say that one
him.
line, and you did it because you're a badass.
Yeah, I love him so much.
So, okay, let's end the trailer talk with two trailers that we knew were probably coming.
Yeah.
But we didn't know we would get hyped for them.
Yeah.
So
I was just like, they're coming, whatever.
Whatever, I don't really care.
They actually look pretty decent.
Let's start with Shazam.
Yeah.
It's got Zachary Levi. My God, this movie literally looks like a movie of, this kid got his superpowers but turns into an adult, and this is what would happen if a 14-year-old got those superpowers.
Yeah.
I mean, that is Shazam.
Yeah.
And it looked like they pulled it off for the movie.
It actually does. I didn't think that I would be excited for Shazam. It actually looks pretty fun.
Yes. And I truly enjoy Zachary Levi's, he looks like he's a kid. He's got the eyes of a child,
well,
a 14
a grown-up child.
He's a big kid.
Yeah.
He's a huge
He's a man
kid.
child.
And I love him to death.
In the positive way, man child.
And it's really funny just watching this movie. And is it weird that I'm cool that it's an origin story?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I am too.
I'm also just like, DC, can we get more of these?
Yeah, establish your character, not assume we care about them. Establish them to make us care.
Please.
Because I will fully admit right now, I care more about Shazam from that trailer than anyone in the Justice League.
Except for the other
one.
Yeah.
God help me, Aquaman looks cool.
It actually does.
Why does this look cool? Why?
Jason Momoa.
Thank
you, Khal Drogo.
Yes. But it looks awesome. It's not taking itself seriously. And I think that's what the DC, Worlds of DC, I think is what is now called. I think I saw that on Twitter.
Oh, the streaming service?
No. The DCEU is now called Worlds of DC.
Okay.
I'm cool with that.
I don't hate that because that way they don't have to have everything.
It doesn't have to be connected because Joaquin Phoenix has got to be the Joker.
I don't want to.
We didn't talk about that. That's weird. I'm kind of cool, kind of not. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. But yeah, Aquaman looks good.
It actually does,
or at least fun and not drab and dark and brooding.
It still looks dark.
Oh, looks
color palette.
Color palette is on the darker side, but it doesn't look brooding and dark. It looks dark and fun. Also,
I'm super excited because Nicole Kidman is also in this movie.
She's everywhere right now.
I love her.
She is absolutely
everywhere. Gorgeous.
Oh yeah, she's still got it. Still got it. But those are your trailers so far.
Oh, and that one comes out December 21st.
Yes, and Shazam is April 5th-ish.
That's the prediction right now.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm good with that.
But yeah, with Aquaman coming out December, part of me is just like, is this going to fill the Star Wars holiday movie void?
I hope so.
Because I feel like it would have beaten Solo.
Yeah, I think it would have too. And I think they're releasing at the right time too, because they don't have a Marvel movie in November like Marvel usually does. So it's literally DC's time to shine. We did this. This is ours. Aquaman, Jason Momoa, all in. And it's fun. Let's do it. Yeah. And I can't believe I'm excited for Aquaman. That's really weird to say.
Was not expecting that.
All right, what's this about Netflix? Because we have to go through and talk about Netflix every now and then,
yeah,
especially when it's Mark Millar.
We're contractually obligated by our non-existent contract.
Hey, Netflix.
To talk about Netflix.
Call me, baby. I don't know what you would actually offer, what we could do for you, but call me.
You know what? We'll talk about you. That's what we'll do. Okay, so Mark Millar put out a tweet that released what comic books of his are coming to Netflix as, I think, series.
I think they're series.
So far as I know, they are series. So we've got Jupiter's Legacy.
There's two shows. Yeah, Jupiter's Legacy.
Yeah, there's more than that.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at this right. Sorry, go ahead.
So Jupiter's Legacy is talking about superheroes that got their powers in the 1930s and now they're the old guard and how they integrate with more current superheroes.
Okay, that's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
And I'm excited because Stephen S. DeKnight is actually going to be the showrunner for this, and he's going to direct the first episode. And he did season one of
Daredevil. Yeah, he was the showrunner for season 1 of Daredevil. Unfortunately, his directorial debut we hated because it was the Pacific Rim Uprising.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he also worked with Spartacus and Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which there's still a big group of people who love Buffy.
Yeah.
I just never got into Buffy.
And it's getting rebooted. FYI, just letting everyone know. Josh Whedon's coming back. I forgot about that too.
Oh, and Stephen S. DeKnight actually signed a deal with Netflix. Overall, Netflix.
Okay.
So I'm kind of excited about that.
I'm down with that. That looks fun.
And then the next one is called American Jesus.
This looks insane to me, but because it's Mark Millar, I'm already on board.
Also, I love that it's multilingual.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's going to be in Spanish and English.
Awesome.
And it's a 12-year-old boy who discovers he's the reincarnated Jesus Christ.
I see. I like that. Those stories intrigue me, and because Mark Millar wrote it, I'm like,
and like
the S is going to hit the fan on this one. Let's be honest.
Oh, and the way that he knows he's Jesus is he can turn water into wine, make the crippled walk, and perhaps even raise the dead.
Yeah, for
3 miracles.
We talked about like how a 12 or 14-year-old became a superhero.
Yeah.
How crazy is it going to like a 12-year-old finds out he's Jesus?
Yeah.
I mean, the shenanigans that 12-year-old will probably get into.
Yeah.
Because it's Mark Millar.
Okay, so those 2 are the shows.
Those 2 are the shows.
And then there are 3 movies.
Yes.
The first one is called Empress.
Okay.
So it's Queen Emporia is married to literally the worst dictator in the galaxy, King Morax. So then she has to escape with her children.
Okay.
And then she has to hide from Morax. And so there's going to be like teleporting from planet to planet, trying to avoid the Emperor.
Okay. All right.
I mean,
yeah,
it's Mark Millar's, and I'm interested to see how the different worlds look.
Yeah, that's what literally I'm like, how is the teleporting going to work, and how are the different worlds going to look, and the feels.
But like
of them.
looking at how he treated Mars with Watchmen.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see that.
Yeah, that's actually a very valid point. I mean, it's really weird because it's like Mark Millar, and we're like, we're in. I mean, that's we're in. We're gonna watch this.
Kick-Ass.
I love Kick-Ass.
Yeah, and then Huck. Huck is the next movie. In a quiet seaside town, Huck uses his special gifts to do a good deed every day.
This is like Huckleberry Finn, but by Mark Millar.
I don't think so. I think it's just his name is Huck.
Okay.
And in as a thanks for the good deeds, the neighbors keep him a secret until one day there's a new person in town, and this person tips off the press.
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That. So
more superhero,
but it seems like condensed small town superhero. That's from what's your description? Because I made sure not to read this.
Yeah.
Because I wanted a pure reaction out of this. So I'm like, small town superhero, quote unquote. And it if it's like Ant-Man where it's condensed in the same town, I think that'd work really well. Because I think superhero movies are getting way too big.
I'm hoping that it's a small town like Broadchurch is a small town.
Yes.
I think it's going to be that type of thing where it's a community. They've all banded together to keep Huck a secret.
Okay.
And then you have this new person in town.
I'm following that.
So I think that could be cool.
Yep.
Last movie that's been announced so far is Sharky the Bounty Hunter.
I just love this because of the title.
Yeah.
Well.
Okay, so Sharky is a blue-collar bounty hunter tracking criminals across the galaxy in his converted, rocket-powered ice cream truck. And he's got a 10-year-old partner, and he's out for the biggest bounty of his career.
I'm going to say we don't deserve this movie because it sounds freaking awesome.
And by the way, this is written by Michael Bacall, who did Scott Pilgrim vs. the World and 21 Jump Street.
Ah, crap, I'm already in.
Yeah.
Crap.
So that should be fun.
That's going to be insane with those.
Yeah.
That's nuts to me.
I think that'll be really cool.
I'm in. I'm 100% in.
So I'm excited to get more information about these, start hearing the casting.
The casting will be something insane, probably. I mean, with Netflix's power, Mark Millar's storytelling, all that stuff, yes, 100% in.
Absolutely.
Guess what time it is?
What time is it?
Cumberwatch. Dun, dun. Hey, Benedict. No, we actually found something. You actually said something. So thank God I'm not going to do another week of, hey, you want to go for coffee? Tea? I guess tea, since you're Brit.
Tea with Benedict Cumberbatch.
Tea with Benedict Cumberbatch.
Amazing.
Benedict, hey, wait, time out. Hey, do you want to do that as a YouTube show, Benedict? Like once a month, Tea with Benedict Cumberbatch.
He already sang I'm a Little Teapot.
Exactly. So we go have 15, 20-minute tea with you wherever you're at, whatever movie you're shooting.
Goodness.
I would do that.
We don't even have to talk about what you're doing.
No, we don't have to talk about. We
you
just
gotta
talk to
sign
you.
NDAs.
We can just talk to you about what's going on in life, and you can give like people life advice because people would actually probably take it and just because you're an awesome dude.
And I promise I will not fangirl over you for more than 5 minutes the first time that I meet you.
And I promise I will not fangirl over you for the entire time that I know you. I'm just gonna be honest on that one too. All right, no.
I mean, I have to allow myself a little bit of fangirling.
That's cool. I completely understand. So, what's Mr. Cumberbatch? What's he talking about?
He's talking about Infinity War.
Of course he is.
And he's talking about how he actually loves the cliffhanger ending. And
he seems like that kind of guy where it's like, you know what?
After Sherlock.
Yes, yeah, like. He is a good person who loves that cliffhanger to bring you back, get more story out of you for you to come back. He seems like that kind of a guy, which who's not? Let's be honest. We all like a good cliffhanger that makes us like question everything and who lives, who dies, what happened.
Yeah,
it's a very cheap but good story mechanism. No, story
trope.
Yeah, that's probably the best word I'm looking for. I'm like trope.
Yeah. Because why not?
But yeah, he loved that Infinity War just ended on that cliffhanger where he died, people died, and you don't know what's going to happen in Avengers 4.
Yeah, and he's just like, well, I mean, obviously, a lot of the people who died are signed on for more movies, so he loves that now there are all these theories about how things are going to come back. How all the people that are gone are going to come back. How many people will survive Avengers 4.
I still think I think it's gonna be Tony making a time machine. I'll put $20 down right now.
I don't know about that because now that we have Ant-Man trapped in the quantum zone.
But who's gonna get him out?
Sorry, spoilers.
Who's gonna get him out though? Tony's gonna get him out.
I think. Well. Okay, so I personally think that like Captain Marvel is going to show up on that rooftop.
Yeah.
And she's going to bring him back.
Okay.
I think there's a chance for that.
I could see that as the stinger of Captain Marvel.
Possibly.
Or just her picking up Nick Fury's pager.
Yeah.
I could see that as the stinger for Captain Marvel. That'd be kind of cool. Just that way, all right, it's connected. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm in with that. All right, Facepalm of the Week. Let's do it.
Oh, jeez.
This is so funny. So, kids, everybody who listens to this, please read. Why am I telling you to read? Well, I can tell you from firsthand experience, it makes you a better speller.
It really does.
And since we do like voices on our YouTube channel and Twitch, Mondays and Wednesdays at 7 Central, had to plug myself. I've been able to like voice act a little, quote unquote, voice act a little bit better because I'm reading a lot more.
Yeah.
But I'm really focusing in on spelling.
Yes.
I spell a lot better. Stay in school. Learn to spell. Why? Well, John, I don't need to learn how to spell. I want to be a game designer. Well, guess what, little Johnny? You still need to learn how to spell. And here's why.
Especially if you want to be a coder.
So, Alien Colonial Marines, a trash of a game. Absolutely.
We've never played it.
Never played it. Well, actually, I worked at GameStop when that came out, and I actually played a demo of it. It was trash. It was absolute trash. But
there was an easy fix.
An easy fix to make it at least a little more entertaining, because one of the biggest gripes people had were the xenomorphs, the aliens, were crappy AI characters that would just jump after you. And that's, if anyone's ever seen Alien or Aliens, that's not what they do. They kind of hunt in packs. They kind of separate you out from everyone else. They're like freaking velociraptors.
Yeah.
Like they're sneaky. They'll jump up on you, and you didn't even know they were there. Well, someone in the modding community decided to go, let's look at some code.
Look at the code, because I'm bored.
Let me look at the code. And well, obviously he couldn't see all of the code, but what he was able to see, the word is spelled like this. Tether. That is the proper way to spell the word. Tether.
Which I constantly misspell and put an A in there.
That's how it was spelled in the code. Teather. That one little fix, taking out that A, made the Xenos AI tremendously better. Like they would crawl. And
like you could almost play the game.
Yeah, they would crawl on the ground, which is what they do. They'd get on all fours and actually like weirdly gallop almost. Yeah. I mean, they still stood up, and he said that the modders were like, yeah, they still jump after you, but it's not as frequent. They'll actually, the code is designed to know that they're tethered in a specific room, and the Xenos know where the vents are and where the door is and how to actually move about the specific area that they are in when you're in there as well. So they use the environment to their advantage, like a Xeno does.
So the reason that this gets a full-on facepalm this week is because in this line of code, tether appears twice. It was correctly spelled once.
Yes.
But the one that mattered, the second time it was put in there, it was misspelled.
Yeah. So developers, which I don't remember which one you are right now, just double check your work, triple check your work, have Google read your work. Please. It will.
Yeah.
Creepy.
Google will read your work back to you. That way you it's good for English papers. Apparently, I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah.
But you can actually have Google read back your paper so that you can see, oh, does this sound okay? Did I put is instead of are? Because you'll notice that when Google is reading it to you.
Did I write tether instead of teether?
Yeah.
I mean, that's very important. Yeah. Very important. I'm sure it wouldn't have saved the game, but it probably would have been at least slightly more entertaining.
It might have gotten a higher review grade.
Yeah, that's true too, because it was garbage. Yeah. Absolute garbage.
Pretty much.
We're collectors.
Yes.
And Nintendo.
We have something new to collect.
I hate you right now.
A little bit.
I hate you. And especially since I wasn't too into this when I was a kid.
Yeah, me neither.
Sort of. Nintendo's coming out with Hot Wheels. Mario Kart Hot Wheels, to be more precise.
They're pretty cool looking.
They are. I'm looking at the picture right now, and
like,
they're actually really cool. Go look up the picture, and you've got, looks like Rosalina, Wario, Yoshi, Luigi, Toad, Peach, Mario, and Bowser. They're all in different cars too, which I love that.
They're all in carts.
They're all in carts. They're not going to be a motorcycle or...
Which
I
like the motorcycles.
Yeah, I do too.
But for Hot Wheels, I completely understand this, especially with the characters on them being carts.
Yep. Okay, so this is coming out June 2019. They're going to be about $5 a pop. So far, there's only going to be these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them, which I'm down with because I don't want to find like 22, 23 and figure out how to display them. These might actually stay in the box though.
Yeah.
Hot Wheels are really still big. And side note, I used to work for CVS and we started selling Hot Wheels.
Uh-huh.
You have no idea how many people would come into my store and go, hey, can you order extra Hot Wheels? That was one of the bigger things.
Really?
I had to like up the order to get to my store.
Okay.
And I only had one. I had a Power Wing. So when you walk in on an aisle, there's usually at the very beginning and end of an aisle, there's just this little stack of things on the aisle. It's called a Power Wing. That's the only place I had them. And I literally filled every peg with as many far out. Like I had like 6 per each. And it was the same, like 5 or 6 gentlemen and ladies and kids would come in. Yeah. And they're like, hey, John. I'm like, hey, Mr. So-and-so. Yeah, I got a new order and I already stocked them for you.
That's funny.
And they would just come in and just dig through all of our Hot Wheels, trying to find the right one. So I can only imagine how insane this is going to be with Nintendo.
Yeah. So this is going to be interesting. Hopefully Wario will be able to tell us.
Wario 64. Hey guys, follow him. Hey.
At Wario 64 on Twitter. I'm really hoping we can pre-order these. I don't want to fight.
I don't want to fight them. I will pre-order.
I really don't.
So it's 2018. Guess what kind of game is coming out? Wait. Let me redo this. It is 2018. We have fantastic consoles: the Xbox One X, the PlayStation 4 Pro, the Wii, or not? Oh my God, the Switch. So
we've been talking about the Wii and the Wii U lately between us.
Yeah, the Switch, PC gaming is like it's a great time to be a gamer.
It is.
It's a beautiful time to be a gamer.
It is.
Weirdly enough, if you have a Famicom from 1985 from Japan, guess what? You're getting a new game as well.
It's older than that.
Yeah, it really is. I said 85, and I was really hoping you were going to correct me. Thanks.
Anytime.
No. So we're getting Battle Kid.
You can't even say it with a straight face. We're getting a cartridge for Battle Kid. Obviously, this is a homebrew game.
Jesus, sorry.
The reason that we even know about Battle Kid,
God.
and honestly, you need to look this up.
Jennifer dumped me.
Look up Game Grumps Battle Kid. We haven't even played it on our channel.
Watch all 3 episodes.
It's hilarious.
It makes me cry.
It is so funny.
You know what? I'm gonna go watch it when we're done with this podcast.
I know you will.
Oh my God. It is unbelievably hard.
Yeah.
Like, to a point that
John won't even play it.
I probably will never play this game.
Or if you do, it's not going to be the whole game that you try and get through.
No. If I can get... let me put this out there. Go watch the Game Grumps. Do it. And my goal to myself, if we do decide to do this, either streaming...
Is to get that far?
Is to get past it.
Oh.
If I can get past Aaron, then that's a
then
W.
You've won.
And then I've won. That will be a goal if it's something that people want.
Yeah.
I will do it. You think I'm pissed off and angry at Crash Bandicoot and Cuphead? We're gonna have to go buy another controller because I will snap something in half because of Battle Kid, and that's why I haven't touched it.
Yeah.
That is exactly why.
That, and we're still trying to not say certain words, and you would get super mad.
Yeah, there is a word that starts with an F that I would literally drop so hard.
Ends with a CK?
Yes.
Fire truck. Sorry, UCK.
Oh crap, I'm gonna have to do that now. Instead of saying that word, bleep myself out, I'm just gonna go, fire truck. That's good. Yeah. Holy crap.
I've seen that a few times. What word starts with an F and ends with a UCK? And it's fire truck.
Oh,
I love it.
Oh, that's good.
So much.
I hate myself that I want to buy this Famicom cartridge though.
It's really cool looking. Like the art on it is so cool.
It's green and that's it's like Mega Man. That's pretty much it is a ode,
Battle Kid is
a ode to Mega Man
but
on
harder.
acid and like steroids, and it's just an absolute like trip of
it's insane
hard game. Hey Brandy, I know you want us to get into World of Warcraft, and I'm not against this. I'm not.
But she has a very good question.
Like, do we have the time? And the answer to that is
not right now.
Probably no. Probably never.
Well, I mean, if we could ever get this to be our job, then I would absolutely make this a part of our weekly routine.
So, okay. Blizzard does WoW, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, they do. Sorry, I don't know why I just blanked out on who does WoW. Oh my God.
Like,
yeah,
it's Blizzard. I don't know who it is.
It's
You're
Blizzard.
supposed to know these things.
Yeah, that's right. So what's cool about this is World of Warcraft is now going to a subscription base where it's $15 a month and you get all the old worlds, all the old like expansion packs and everything. You don't have to buy the base game and
all of these expansions.
And still pay the money to play online.
Yeah.
I actually dig that.
That's pretty cool.
I think that's a very cool way. That way you can get people in like us who look at it and go, that's way too much for me to handle.
Yeah.
It really is. But I'm very interested in it because I just like games. I want to know what people play and why people play said games.
Yeah.
So I think this is really cool that there's no upfront fee.
It sounds like if you want the newest expansion you have to pay for it. But that being said, if you wait long enough, I'm sure that it'll be a timed included in the subscription.
Yeah, I don't see that I do see that happening.
It might be one of those you have to wait until the next expansion comes out and then all the ones before it are included.
Yeah.
But like if you're just starting WoW, you might as well just play up to
that point.
Unless you have friends who are in the new one.
And then that also being said, we might be saying play up to the new one because that's how we view DLC and expansion packs. It might not be that at all because I don't know how WoW works.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
I just kind of dig that it's like, oh yeah, you don't have to pay $60 plus $15 a month.
Yeah.
Now you just have to pay $15 a month, which most people who play WoW, you get the dollar per hour concept.
You spend more than 15 hours a month in that game.
So I think that's actually really kind of cool. I mean, if not pay to win, pay to play games as a service kind of runs like that.
Yeah, where you can get like it might not include the newest stuff,
one, which is fine by me. I think that's a good way to do it, but
I'm okay with that.
all the back.
I'm still shocked that Xbox has decided to put all of their newest games in Game Pass.
Game Pass. That's insane. That is absolutely insane, but I absolutely love it.
Like, I figured that they would be like, oh, well, you have to wait like 3 to 6 months.
6 months before it
and
comes.
then it'll be included in Game Pass.
No, we're going to day and date it. Side note, that has made Xbox $1 billion.
Oh, I believe it.
Game Pass alone is almost single-handedly saving Xbox from the end of the world.
And honestly, Xbox is the best place to play with friends.
Yes, it really is. It's,
like Xbox and PC.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. I mean, the rumors of a new Xbox, we already talked about it. But I think Xbox is doing the right thing of getting ahead of everyone else, of saying, hey, we're actually making one.
Yeah.
Just kind of getting that thing up there. But you're right. Xbox is the easiest. Xbox Live is the easiest way to play with friends.
Yeah.
Game Pass is fantastic. And I like that Blizzard took kind of that cue, sort of.
Yeah.
But
well, they looked at what other people are doing and how are they earning money.
Yeah, how are they earning money? And this makes sense. Like, yeah, you don't have to pay. I love that. You don't have to pay $60 now to get into the game on top of the 15. Just pay the 15 and download what you need.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm okay with that.
100%. Oh, Stardew Valley. Oh, Stardew Valley.
I have actually not played Stardew Valley this last week.
Yeah, you've been working on Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I jumped back into Kingdom Hearts hard because I was just like, you know what? I need to beat this.
You need to beat it
before
3.
Before 3 comes out in January.
Yep. I think you can do this. But it looks like Stardew's multiplayer update is coming.
It's officially coming
to Steam on
PC.
Beta.
No, the beta is already there.
Oh, it is?
The beta has been going on for months.
Oh, yeah, it has been. I'm sorry. That's right.
It's the official, it's out of beta, here's the update. Multiplayer is coming in August 1st.
Okay, gotcha.
And so with this, you can either kind of just help your friends out as a farmhand.
Uh-huh.
Or if you get a cabin on the host farm, then you can actually like go through and play the entire game and help them out.
Okay, that's cool.
That's what I'm understanding. The other thing that I think is really cool for the multiplayer is you can actually marry your friends.
Yeah, I dig that.
And the other funny part, you can divorce them too. Divorce is a real thing in Stardew.
Ooh. How do you separate everything out?
Yeah. Like
weird.
Like if I divorce you in Stardew, do I want to divorce you in the real life?
Oh, that took a dark turn. God.
I'm kidding.
You'll never find anyone better than me.
No comment.
Aww.
I'm kidding.
Aww. No, I know you. But yeah, that's funny. I guess that makes sense because I mean, Stardew is a life simulator almost on a farm. But yeah, I mean, yeah, if you can marry someone, yeah, I guess it would make sense to divorce them too.
Well, that's already a thing. Like if you marry one of the characters, you can also divorce them.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Why didn't I know that? That's cool though.
Because you're not very far in the game.
I'm really not. I'm really not. I want this. Obviously, if this is coming to Steam and PC, it should be right around the corner.
The multiplayer is supposed to come to the Switch before the other consoles.
Yes. I would think the multiplayer for the Switch is probably an October-ish thing. October, November.
Possibly. I could see it even being as late as like January.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you got to let the Switch get their online online services up.
Yeah, forgot about the online Switch online.
So we'll see what happens.
All right, something I'm excited for because I hate my life is
that we still haven't gotten into.
it. Monster Hunter is coming to the Switch. That's awesome. I want to get into a Monster Hunter game. Still trying to get into the one on the 3DS. But Zelda Breath of the Wild DLC armor is also coming for it.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter. I think that's great.
Monster Hunter on the Switch.
Why not? Because it's going to be cool. Master Sword, the blue tunic.
Yeah.
Champion's tunic, I think is what it's called.
Yes.
So
the Champion's tunic and hood, I believe, are both coming. Also, you can have your Palico dress up as a Kurok.
That's cool. I think I like what Capcom is doing with their different partners that they're bringing.
Cute.
I mean, you had Mega Man on the PlayStation 1.
Well, that's also by Capcom.
Yeah, that's also by Capcom. But I like that everyone's quote unquote kind of playing nice with everyone. Like, oh, let's give the fans this because they deserve something. But on PlayStation, let's do. Didn't Monster Hunter have something from Horizon? I think they did.
Yes.
So on
Yes, they did.
on PlayStation.
And apparently previous 3DS installments have also had armor from like Metroid, Fire Emblem, and the Star Fox series.
Fire Emblem would have been cool.
Yeah. And yeah, Monster Hunter World has had outfits from Street Fighter, Devil May
That's
Cry,
right.
and Horizon. So
Okay.
yes, you're right.
Cool. I like that little nods
Yeah.
here and there for the fans and other developers who are like, yeah. I mean,
I
at the
like
end of the
the
day,
little
we're trying.
crossover events.
Yeah, we're trying to help our fans and give them something that they like.
Yeah.
I dig that. So I can't wait for that to come out because I will probably buy it and lose more time.
Oh, absolutely. We're going to buy 2 copies.
Yes, we are.
Have to.
So let's get into this big topic. Or
It's
just
a little different.
It's a little different this time because it's something we're both excited for.
So excited.
So excited for because we finally got a good trailer.
Yes.
We're talking about Doctor Who.
Yay!
And my God, I am 100% sold on
Oh, it looks so cool.
Jodie Whittaker. So, okay, here I'm going to preface this by saying I believe how they're going to do this one, and I told Rose this is the best way I can put it is new age Doctor
Yeah.
because it's all different. Like
Yes.
there's going to and Jodie
We're
Whittaker.
not going to go back to any of the previous enemies.
No, none of the previous planets, none of the previous times.
Other than Earth, I guess.
Earth would be the only one, and then no allies that the Doctor had before
Yeah.
this. So this is the New Age Doctor. At the beginning, when it was Eccleston to Capaldi, that was the reinvented Doctor or
Reboot.
the rebooted Doctor.
The
And now,
comeback from the Wild Years, because from 1989 to 2005 is called the Wild Years.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Because there was no Doctor
There's
Who.
no. Oh, yeah, there was no Doctor. So yeah, so this Jodie Whittaker with Chris Chibnall,
I don't know.
Chibnall.
I don't know where you're looking.
Should be right there.
Oh, Chibnall?
Chibnall.
That's my best guess.
That's your best guess.
He's the showrunner.
The showrunner who did Broadchurch, which amazing so far. What we watched,
Yeah,
absolutely
all
amazing,
3 episodes
All 3
that we've watched.
fantastic.
Yeah, it really
But-
is.
I love this. I was not afraid of it. I was a little like, I wonder what they're gonna do. That was
Yeah.
my concern of how are they gonna do this or how are they gonna do everything. And
Yeah, but John also got over his fear of a new Doctor.
a new Doctor with Smith.
Matt Smith.
I didn't care for Chris Eccleston. I loved
I didn't hate Chris Eccleston, but he was just kind of there.
there. Yeah, I loved
Matt Tennant.
David.
David Tennant.
David Tennant. I
Sorry.
love David Tennant. And
Matt
like I
Smith.
actually slowed down because I didn't want to lose David Tennant.
Yeah.
And I know I've said this on the podcast, or at least on Couch Capades, is that first episode with Matt Smith when I was like, all right, I got to do this.
Yeah.
That end scene where they're like, I am the Doctor and I'm going to protect this world. And they just flash back to all of his regenerations.
Yeah.
And like Smith walked through Tennant's face and it's like, I'm the Doctor. I'm like, I'm done. We're good. We're safe. I can keep on watching this and love this. And
Which is hilarious because he actually won me over from his regeneration scene.
Did he?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Like just the first time that he said something and when he was like feeling his face and all that, I was just like, it's going to be a fun Doctor.
And I remember that one when I saw it. I'm like, I thought the same thing. I'm like, all right, he's not going to be as moody as Tennant is, which I'm like, I'm cool with this. And he was touching like,
It's
and he
crazy.
touched his chest and he's like, damn.
Yeah.
I love that. Like, oh, I wanted to be a woman.
It's hilarious to me how just the regeneration scene will make me happy for a new Doctor.
Yes. And you're right, because
I mean, Jodie Whittaker's regeneration,
didn't she
just
go like brilliant?
brilliant.
And it was like, all right, we're in.
I was just like, yes.
But yeah, this trailer, you were telling me this, and I agree. I like this. Is you love the color palette
Yes.
of
The
what
new
they're
season.
the new season where it's blues and golds,
Yeah.
and like very warm and inviting colors, and you're like, we're gonna be okay. This is gonna be awesome. I love. People need to go watch the trailer if you're a Doctor Who fan.
Yes.
Especially what got me was listening to Jodie Whittaker's voice, and she's literally like, everything's new to me. I don't know these people, these new planets, this new
I
time.
have a completely new body.
I've got a completely new body. But I love that she's like, but will you be my best friends or something to that effect?
Yeah.
And how
Will you be my friend?
will you be my friends? And how weirdly, hopefully this doesn't come out of context, like what I'm about to say. Child-esque, like the wonderment of a child, like, will you be my friend and go on this adventure with me?
Well, just that's always how the Doctor is when the Doctor first regenerates.
Yeah, it's something how her tone of voice said that, like, this is the wonderment of something new, and I'm like,
It's the equivalent of Draw me a sheep.
Yes.
From The Little Prince.
Yes, it is.
It's just such a childish question.
And you're like,
or a question from your childhood of, hey, will you be my friend?
Will you be my friend? And like how she said it, so soft, but like it was very poignant that I almost out loud said, yes. Yes, I will.
Yeah.
Please, let's go on these adventures together because I want to go.
Which is hilarious because you were at work when you watched it and you had already been giggling that day at your Dolphin Man. There's a GIF that John loves. We will post it on our social media.
Oh, I love that GIF so much.
He loves the Dolphin Man. He starts giggling like a child.
I love the Dolphin Man so much. It's so funny.
John, think about your Dolphin Man. Every time. Every time. That's all I have to say. And he will be gone for a good 30 to 45 seconds.
God, that's good. I like that. I'm excited. My concern, and this is my only concern, and I've actually started seeing this on social media, we're missing a companion.
But I'm okay with it because she blew up.
She blew up. Yeah. We're missing the TARDIS.
We are.
Like that trailer did not show the TARDIS at all. We didn't even hear the sound of the TARDIS.
The other funny thing?
What's up?
We're even missing the blue from the Sonic screwdriver.
Yes.
Because the Sonic has always been blue and occasionally red light settings.
Yes. And usually, and what's funny, because
the Sonic is now orange.
The Sonic's now orange, which I love. I think that's great. I love that they're really going, this is all new. We are rebooting, almost quote unquote rebooting the Doctor, brand new stuff. What I'm very not concerned by, but what I'm interested in is because usually when the Doctor regenerates, they take the Sonic with them and then they'll get their version of the Sonic.
From the TARDIS. So where did she get that Sonic? The Sonic always malfunctions a little bit for the new Doctor.
Yes,
like the old Sonic.
The Sonic screwdriver, I always relate it to a wand from Harry Potter.
Plus, it's not actually a new Sonic because they brought that out in the 50th. It's not a new Sonic. It's an upgrade.
Okay, that's right.
It's always been an upgrade.
But yeah, wait.
So I'm interested to see how this becomes an upgrade.
Yeah, where's Capaldi's? Because Capaldi's was blue, like 4 blue blocks at the very top of it, which was really cool. And he only had that for a season.
It was like a prism.
Yeah, it was a prism, and it was only like a season or so because he held on to Matt Smith's a lot longer than I actually anticipated. Because I was like, oh, it'd probably be like episode 5 when he gets his Sonic.
It was really cool.
It was great. I love it. His Sonic screwdriver.
There was a reason that he had to hold on to it.
Yes. I cried.
Oh, so much.
I cried.
Oh my God.
Such good writing. We are such huge dorks.
Yes.
But okay.
Seriously, watch it and you'll understand.
Okay, tell me something cool that I know you found out that Jodie Whittaker did on.
Okay,
this is so cool to me.
There is so Ashley Eccleston, I can't remember right now, has developed a clothing line. Ashley Eccleston was the voice of Ahsoka in Star Wars Rebels. She developed a geeky clothing line. Sorry, Clone Wars.
Oh my God, that's right.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
She developed a clothing line for geeky girls called Her Universe. I love Her Universe. They have Her Universe stuff at Hot Topic, Box Lunch, Think Geek, or you can just go to the website. Great quality, this, that, and the other thing. I can't wait to lose some more weight so that I can actually start investing in these clothes.
Yeah, they look awesome. Excuse me.
Yeah. And so every year at Comic-Con, they have a Her Universe fashion show.
Yep.
And, I follow Her Universe. I follow Espionage Cosmetics, where I get all my nail wraps from, and they do the hair and makeup because they're makeup artists.
Yeah, I love that.
For the Her Universe show. And, Her Universe is now our universe. They're making things for kids and for guys.
Yeah, I haven't really dove into it yet, but
not yet.
I want to see what they have.
We're waiting for more stuff.
Yes.
So they've already come out. Her Universe is making the coat that Jodie Whittaker has in her first promo picture.
Yeah.
Like they're making that coat, the pants, the shirt, all of it.
Which is all owed to Doctors before Jodie Whittaker, which
is fantastic.
I love that. It's great.
So the way that they premiered this new set on the runway was Jodie Whittaker walked out.
Yes. Like
in these clothes.
And she literally looked like she had too much fun.
Oh, and she had her Sonic with her.
Yes, like she was almost dancing and posing, and it was really cool.
It was so cool.
And it's something like while this is a big thing for Jodie Whittaker to do and just the fans to see, it's awkwardly a very small touch to me where it's like Jodie Whittaker has literally taken the Doctor and this is my Doctor.
Yeah.
From step one, and we don't worry, be my friend.
Yeah.
Take my hand and let's go.
I love it so much.
And there's something so endearing about that I cannot wait to watch Jodie Whittaker.
Yeah.
Like, I'm getting to the point where she might beat Capaldi. Capaldi's my favorite. And she's like getting to that point of, I think she's got a lot of Matt Smith's Doctor of the Wonderment.
And David Tennant, because she knows David Tennant so well.
She knows David Tennant because they were in Broadchurch together.
Yeah.
So I feel like she's going to blend a lot of that together, but be her.
Yes.
And somewhere...
Because that's what you need for the Doctor.
That's what you need, 100%. And I cannot wait for this.
And I'm so excited to see 3 companions again.
Yes.
Like, I'm going back, like I said earlier, watching the classic Doctor Who's. Mm-hmm. And the 3 companions is actually a nice little touch, because that way you have the 2 companions who are almost always really good friends.
Yeah.
And the Doctor teams up with the 3rd companion.
Uh-huh.
And like, you almost always have those groups split up, and it's interesting to see them split differently too.
Okay. Interesting.
Like, just all the interactions between the 4 of them.
Okay.
It's really cool to see.
Yeah. I've been, because it kind of shocked me when I had 2 companions, because it was Rory and
Amy.
And I was like, what is going on? I'm very confused.
Yeah. Although technically you had Rose and Mickey before then.
Oh, that's true. Oh yeah, I forgot about Mickey. I didn't like Mickey. Mickey was okay, but we're being dorks right now. 100% we can say, cannot wait for Doctor Who.
Absolutely.
Jodie Whittaker, you've hit a high pedestal already. Like, you've checked off some stuff that I wasn't expecting you to check off before the season even started. I figured I'd fall in love with you in the sense of, oh, this is great. I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Probably episode 4, 5 usually, because that's how long it takes for you people to kind of understand the Doctor.
And also for the Doctor to fall into their role.
Yeah. I have this weird feeling that it's going to take half an episode, maybe one, just for her to go, all right,
I got this.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I cannot wait. No release date yet.
Not yet.
I'm sure it's going to be like October, September. I think
Probably.
It's usually when it comes out. All right. You have anything else?
No, that's it.
That's it. All right. We are the Couch of Randomness. Thanks for stopping by. We're on Apple Podcast,
Google Play, or
Stitcher,
Google Podcast.
Google Podcast, yeah. Stitcher.
Spotify.
We put this video up on YouTube on Tuesdays. Like it.
On Mondays.
On Monday. God, Mondays. Yeah, it is Mondays.
Please like it, leave us a review, subscribe to us. This week, we are starting to stream on Twitch.
Yeah, if you're listening to this on Monday, come to Twitch. Couchcapades plays 7 o'clock Central Time.
Yeah, we're going to stream on Mondays and Wednesdays.
Yes.
If we decide to change the days, we'll let you guys know on our social media.
Yes.
Social media, we are at The Geek Level.
On Facebook.
Twitter.
Instagram. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, is
just
there anything
those 3.
Yeah, and then we talked about streaming. Let us know what you want us to see us play. We're in for anything.
Pretty much.
And past that, don't forget.
Always level up.
See you next week.
Bye.